Number 3,
McCade Brown gets the start for the Hartford Yard Goats, the Rockies AA affiliate. It'll be his 11th AA start, 3-2 with a 3.65 ERA. And we'll start against Brendan Jones, the left-handed outfielder. First pitch on the way. And Brendan takes just inside with a fastball, and it's 1-0. No score, bottom of the first inning after Carlos LaGrange struck out 3 of 4 batters faced. Brown's 1-0. And Jones takes it inside, fastball 2-0. Brendan's dad, Fred, visited him up in Portland over the week. Great visiting destination. Probably the best city in the Eastern League outside of Somerset County. Brown winds and fires the 2-0. And Brendan takes a strike with the slider, nips the inside corner, 2-1. Brendan's hitting .237 for the Patriots with a .781 OPS. Brown's 2-1. And Brendan swings away, pops it up, drifting down the left field line and well out of play. After he went 4 for 22 on the road last week. He had 4 hits, but also 4 RBIs, 4 walks, a double, a triple, and 2 stolen bases. So even what could be considered an off week for Brendan Jones, he was still doing things that produce runs. Walks, steals, extra base hits. 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss by Brendan to a fastball from Brown. He strikes out his first batter of the night. 1 away in the first inning, and the Yankees' #1 prospect, George Lombard Jr., will step up to the plate.
Number 2, George Lombard Jr.
Lombard gets a nice ovation from the crowd, which is a really nice one on this Tuesday night. Great crowd for the first of 6 games this week. First pitch, and George takes low for ball 1. Lombard hitting .209 for the Patriots. He had a good series on the road in Portland that included a 3-hit game on Friday night. The 1-0. Lombard pops it up over our heads and out of play. George starting at shortstop today. Last week on the road, 6 for 22 with 2 doubles, an RBI, 4 walks. On base 10 times during the trip. McCade Brown fires home. And he drops in the curveball for a strike, 1-2. Brown did not face the Patriots when these two teams faced in July. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He gets Lombard with a fastball at 97. And he'll strut off the back of the mound with back-to-back strikeouts, just like Carlos LaGrange had to start his night.
Yeah, this is a battle between 2 pitchers that have not faced either lineup. I guess the advantage would go to Hartford in a way because Rock Riggio's on the team. Maybe he knows Carlos LaGrange, but also he's never gone up against him. So it's definitely an even battle.
Here's Dylan Hasso. First pitch, takes it off his chest. It curved its way right onto the Patriots' word mark. Couple boos from the crowd. Somerset gets its first base runner. Didn't look like that pitch came in very hard, so Hasso walks it off like a champ.
We're not throwing any bats, are we?
No Victor Robles going on here.
Good.
No sunflower seeds. Victor Robles, if you haven't seen, for the AAA Tacoma Rainiers during a rehab game, threw his bat and a bucket of sunflower seeds onto the field and at the pitcher after he was hit by a pitch during his rehab assignment this weekend. Nothing like that today. 2-out runner at first for Kobe Morales. First pitch to him. Lefty takes a curve outside, ball 1. Kobe, since returning to the Patriots, has been one of the top bats in the lineup. Batting .222 overall, but .318 since returning to Somerset 2 weeks ago. Here's the 1-0. Morales swings through a fastball upstairs, 1-1. Scoreless game, bottom of the first. Morales batting cleanup today, and he's hit safely in 6 of 8 games since coming back to Somerset. McCade Brown deals home. It's outside, 2 balls and a strike. Morales, our Pritchard Industries cleanup batter of the game. Pritchard Industries, we don't cut corners, we clean them. Shade entirely covering the infield, getting toward the 7 o'clock hour here. Brown's 2-1. And Morales takes a soft slider for a strike, 2-2. McCabe and LaGrange both didn't face coming out of the All-Star break, and the 2 of them have been slated to start after the 3-game series. So they both pitched the week of July 22nd instead. That's why neither lineup has faced Brown or LaGrange. Both getting their first look right now as Brown's about to throw his 15th pitch of the first inning. with Hasso at first base and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Kobe takes, strike 3 called, a curveball dropped in there. So McCade Brown does exactly what Carlos LaGrange did, and that's strikeout.
Foundation.
3-0 Hartford as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Top of the inning featured all 4 hits and all 3 runs for the Yard Goats on an inning where Carlos LaGrange really couldn't quite settle in. Ended up throwing 33 pitches in the inning before picking up his 4th strikeout of the game. Garrett Martin leads off the home half of the second. First pitch of the righty is in the dirt. Slider missed from McCade Brown for ball 1. Back in the Mandelbaum Barrett PC broadcast booth with Joe Puccio. Steven Cusimano with you. The 1-0. Fastball popped up behind the plate, drifting up the right field line. It's the first baseman Condon near the Patriots dugout. Runs it down right on front of the top step for out number 1.
Please report to customer service. Lindsay Halapa to customer service.
3-0 Yard Coach. Jackson Castillo will dig in now.
Number 11, Jackson Castillo.
Somerset coming off a series split on the road in Portland, and you can thank Jackson Castillo for that. He hit his first Double-A home run in the 10th inning of a 4-3 extra innings win. First pitch, Castillo takes outside ball 1. That was the 3rd Double-A hit for Castillo, who's played in only 6 Double-A games entering today. Here's the 1-0. Curveball strike on the outside corner. Somerset was leading 1-0 entering the 9th inning Sunday. Lost the lead in the 9th. Went to extras. Castillo clubbed a 3-run homer. The 1-1. Curveball just missed outside, actually. It's called ball 2. Maybe upstairs. Missed somewhere.
Only 3 other directions there.
Up, down, left, right. 2-1. Castillo cuts through the fastball, named near the same part of the strike zone. It's 2-2. McCade Brown, first time facing the Somerset lineup with the bases empty here. Deals a 2-2. Castillo cuts and misses through a slider, struck him out. 4th strikeout for McCade Brown today.
Here, attention, please. Everyone, the green or stand. You head to section 202 right now.
2 quick outs in the second for Brown. Jake Gatewood will be the batter now.
Cabrera. That's everyone, the green or blue or stand.
Well, Gatewood, if you're just tuning into a home game here, might seem like a familiar name. He was with Somerset the first 2 weeks of the season. First pitch to him here. Swing and a miss through a fastball. Gatewood, after leading the Eastern League in extra base hits the first 2 weeks of the season, was called up to AAA and stuck there for the last 4 months. Brown deals the 0-1. And Gatewood chops it foul to the left of home plate. But as a need of necessity, Somerset losing 2 infielders over the last week. Gatewood has returned to the Patriots and already homered during the road trip in Portland. So now he's had 11 extra base hits out of 15 total for the Somerset Patriots this year. 0-2 coming. Gatewood drives it high in the air on the infield. Rockriggio, old friend, getting under it. Runs over and makes a 2-hand catch to end a perfect bottom of the second inning from McCade Brown. Hartford 3, Somerset 9. Nothing Hartford over Somerset. Patriots in an early hole as Cole Gabrielson, Thomas Frick, and Brendan Jones do to lead off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Starting with the righty batting, Cole Gabrielson. DHing today, first pitch from McCade Brown. He looks to bunt and drops it foul behind the plate. 0-1. Gabrielson's hitting 194 this year. Last week, 1 for 6 with an RBI double as part of the 2 games that he played. Here's the 0-1. Cole checked his swing on a fastball called strike. 0-2. McCade Brown has had a few good starts in a row. Last time out, 3 1/3 innings with no earned runs. 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, and no walks. That was versus Harrisburg, a team that swept the Yard Goats. They're hungry for a win today. Brown's 0-2. Missed outside with a slider. Brown 2 starts ago in Altoona. Went only 2 innings, but gave up a run. 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Was able to limit the damage. 1-2. Gabrielson takes outside again. Fastball 2-2. He's had his share of both success and adversity since joining the Yard Goats back on May 30th when he made his Double-A debut. 2-2. Gabrielson takes, strike 3 called. The fastball clinches the inside corner. 5 strikeouts, 8 batters into the game from McCade Brown. This is a guy that'll rack up the strikeouts. He now has 54 on the season with Double-A Hartford. He's working on his 40th inning. Base is empty with 1 out for Thomas Frick now. Right-handed batter, first pitch, and Frick takes. Fastball chest high for strike 1. Frick batting .294 overall for the Patriots. The 0-1 misses way inside. Curveball makes it 1-1. Frick Friday night picked up his 4th multi-hit game with the Patriots. And he awaits the 1-1. Lifts this one high in the air towards shallow right center field. Montgomery getting under it. And the right fielder makes the catch for out number 2. 6 batters in a row retired by McCade Brown.
The center fielder, Brandon Jones.
Only base runner of the game came on a hit by pitch with Dylan Hasso at the plate back in the 1st inning. Other than that, everybody's been sent down, including Brendan Jones, who started the game with a strikeout. Infield shift a bit to the right. First pitch on the way. Brendan takes a curveball draped over the outside corner for strike 1. And Brown's 0-1. Brendan takes a changeup low, ball and a strike. Brown, 25 years old, just turned that age earlier this week. And this 1-1 is lifted high in the air toward deep right center field. Montgomery a few steps back into his right, makes the head-out catch, and that's the 3rd and final out. So McCade Brown has sent down 7 Patriots in a row, 3 scoreless innings under his belt, and the Yard Goats have a 5-0 lead as we go to the 4th.
The Yankees' top prospect, George Lombard Jr., leads things off for the Patriots in the bottom of the 4th. The first pitch to the righty, taken all the way, a curveball from the right hand of McCade Brown. It's 0-1. 5-0 Yard Goats in the home 4th as Brown fires. Lombard leaves it downstairs, another curveball. It's 1-1. The Patriots are hitless through 3 innings. They've had 1 base runner. Brown deals. Swing and a miss. Lombard in front of a slider. It's 1-2. In his first at-bat, Lombard struck out swinging on a fastball. The second of 5 K victims so far. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And there is now 6 strikeout victims as McCade Brown sets down New York's top prospect for the first out in the 4th. Man, McCade Brown's looked pretty darn good today.
And Brown's a guy that hasn't given the Yard Goats a ton of length his first few starts at Double-A, but this is the kind of day, man. This is the pitcher that they knew they were getting in the Rockies.
Dylan Hasso takes a first pitch fastball away for ball 1. The righty with a beige glove to his face gets the sign from his catcher and dials home. Oh, and away with a slider. 2 balls, no strikes. McCade Brown was the 3rd round pick by the Rockies in 2021 out of Indiana. Former Hoosier goes home and misses outside with a fastball. It's 3-0 to Hasso, who was the only and is the only Patriot to reach base safely today. Was hit by a pitch in the 1st. Hitters count here for the power-hitting Hasso. The 3-0 is in there, right down the middle, strike 1. And the most innings that McCade Brown has given Hartford is 5 innings and 2/3 on 81 pitches, as Hasso calls for time. Right now, he's at 3 innings and a third with 44 pitches. He hasn't thrown above 70 pitches since July 3rd. The 3-1. Ground ball to second. The former Patriot Riggio gloves and throws to first base for the second out. 2 up, 2 down here, and it's important to note that Rock Riggio has had a pretty good game here for the Yard Goats in his return to TD Bank Ballpark. We'll see him bat in the top of the 5th inning, but right now he's 1 for 2 with an RBI double, and he's made a put out and an assist. No one on, 2 away here for Kobe Morales in the first offering. Is lifted high in the air to center field. Carrick sprints in, loses his hat, and makes the basket catch for the final out of the 4th. No runs, no hits, no one left on base. 4 no-hit innings for McCade Brown as he's faced 1 over the minimum. To the 5th inning we go. It's Hartford 5, Somerset nothing on Fox Sports New Jersey and Valley Sports Live. Well, in the top of the 5th inning, Fernando Cruz gave up a leadoff double, and then after that, 3 straight strikeouts. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. The first pitch to Garrett Martin is crushed down the left field line, but it lands foul right in the Hartford bullpen near the 317 sign in left field. It's 0-1. Joe Puccio and Stephen Cusimano with you here in the Manda Bomberet PC broadcast booth. The Hartford Yard Goats lead 5-0 over the Somerset Patriots in the bottom of the 5th. Garrett Martin, the right-handed power threat, as you could assume on that first swing, is down in the count 0-1. And the pitch is low and outside with a slider from the right hand of McCade Brown. 1 ball, 1 strike. It was an excellent inning by Fernando Cruz in his first rehab appearance with Somerset. 1-1. Martin slashes it to right field. Montgomery there, and it hangs up just enough for him to make the catch. On a line out to right field, that is the first down in the 5th. McCade Brown, the starting pitcher for the Hartford Yard Goats, is throwing a no-hitter. 4 innings and a third. He's given up 1 base runner. It was a hit by pitch to Dylan Hasso. Other than that, every Patriot has been retired. Jackson Castillo looking to end the streak. The first pitch to the lefty is a curveball that misses just high to the liking of Chad Patterson behind home plate. It's 1-0. The pitch to Castillo is a called strike. Fastball at the knees, 1-1. Now, Castillo went 2 for 12 last week against Portland in 3 games, but he had 1 monstrous hit to win a game for the Patriots on Sunday. The lefty stares at the righty Brown, who zips in the 1-1, and it's grounded over to third. Wimmer gloves to his right, throws on a hop to first in time, and that's the second out. So no 3-run homer there for Jackson Castillo, just like he hit in the Sunday finale. He grounds out to third, and there's 2 outs.
The second baseman, Jake Gatewood.
2 up, 2 down here in the 5th. And now a man who broke camp with the Patriots, Jake Gatewood, comes to the plate. Wearing number 13 today, the first pitch is foul tipped into the glove for strike 1. Jake Gatewood wore number 1 on the road in Portland, and now that he's home, maybe he decided that he could change his own number. Wearing a uniform that Jazz Chisholm donned earlier this season. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's down in the count, 0-2. I've also noticed, Stephen, Gatewood doesn't have the Patriots logo on the front of his helmet. He is teamless.
Wow.
According to his helmet.
It's like an MLB The Show My Player.
0-2. Line drive up the middle, a base hit. Well, maybe he earned the Patriot head on that swing. A line drive single up the middle breaks up the no-hitter. And a loud round of applause from Somerset fans here.
You can tell the crowd knew that this was a no-hit game into the 5th inning, and I think everyone here knows what the stakes are, too, when you think about the playoff standings and the ability for Somerset to claw its way back into the game. So all it takes is 1 hit in a game like this to really get the juice, get back going.
Kind of did a little Shooter McGavin there after he hit that single. First pitch to Cole Gabrielson is just poked foul, and it's 0-1. Yeah, we mentioned how Jake Gatewood broke camp with the Patriots. He had an excellent month and then was sent up to Scranton Wilkes-Barre, where he was batting below 200. And now he's back here with Somerset after some roster moves. McCade Brown working out of the stretch for the second time today. Throws the 0-1, and it hits Gabrielson. Wait, or did it? Cole's acting like he got hit, but they say it hit the end of the bat for a foul ball. It's 0-2. We try to lip read there. I think he's trying to convince the home plate umpire that he got hit with it.
It definitely hit the part of his left hand. Now, it's hard to see if it hit the knob first, but they're both right next to each other.
So Raul Dominguez, the third base coach and manager, walks down to home plate. It's going to be hard to change that call as Chad Patterson sticks with his guns. And instead of being awarded first base, Gabrielson's down in a 0-2 hole. Somerset's looking for anything they can get right now, trailing 5-0 in the bottom of the fifth inning. The righty Gabrielson facing the righty Brown. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Got him on a slider, and that does things here in the fifth. So the no-hitter's broken with a 2-out single by Jake Gatewood, but nothing else. No runs on one hit, one man left on base. We'll head to the sixth with the Yard Goats leading 5-0 on Fox Sports New Jersey and Valley Sports Live. It has been the McCade Brown show today here at TD Bank Ballpark. The Hartford starter is on the mound for the bottom of the sixth inning. His squad leading 5-0 in the first pitch. Thomas Frick lifts it out to right field. Condon and Montgomery give chase, but the ball lands on the track and bounces into the seats for a foul ball. It's 0-1. Joe Puccio and Steven Cusimano with you in the Mandelbaum Barrett PC broadcast booth. The Patriots have only mustered one hit so far, and it was in the last inning, a 2-out single by Jake Gatewood. McCade Brown about to throw his 60th pitch. He winds and fires. Taken high and in by the 9-hole hitter Frick, and it's 1-1.
And this is just a massive start for Brown. You talk about Hartford losing 6 games in a row.
1-1. Goes way over Frick's head. It was a curveball that definitely fell out of his hand. Brown's looking for the sticky stuff right now, just moving his fingers around. It's 2-1.
He can afford one like that. How well he's throwing the ball today. That was only his 60th first pitch. I mean,
it's crazy.
He's been in complete command.
Now listen, Steven, he threw 66 pitches and had 3 1/3 last time out. His 2-1 is cut on and missed by Frick, and it's 2-2. So far today, 5 innings, a hit, no runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts, just 2 over the minimum. From the windup, Brown fires, and Frick topples it foul, chopping it just past Hartford's third base dugout. Frick so far today, 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field. The new starting catcher for the Patriots as of about 3 weeks ago. He awaits the 2-2 and swings and misses for strike 3 at a slider in the dirt. 8th strikeout for McCade Brown today.
And again, for Brown, like this Hartford lineup, we know is going to be one of the best in the Eastern League, but the pitching has been inconsistent. That's why they haven't been able to close out some of the last 6 games that they've played, but to come out and be the stopper they desperately need at this point in the year has been enormous.
His first pitch to Brendan Jones misses low for ball 1. Yeah, we were talking with Jeff Dooley, the Hartford broadcaster, before the game today. You know, the Yard Goats are just looking for a lot of length out of McCade Brown, and they're certainly getting it today. The lefty Jones, 0 for 2 on the day, and the pitch from Brown is slashed foul deep down the left field line and into the picnic area. It's 1-1. Last week, Brendan Jones was 4 for 26. Uncharacteristic week against the Sea Dogs. Brown fires, and Jones flies it. Behind the bag at third, it's the shortstop Jorge who makes the catch near his right ear, and there's 2 away. Let's check out what's going on around the Yankees organization today. The main theme is rain, because right now the Yankees are delayed down in Tampa at their spring training home, starting a series with the Tampa Bay Rays, just a 2-gamer against the Rays. That game has not started yet. George Lombard Jr. digging in, the first pitch to him, swing and a miss, strike 1. Scranton Wilkes-Barre's game's already been rained out in Buffalo. They will have a doubleheader on August 21st. And also, Tampa's been rained out. The 0-1 pitch taken by Lombard. It's 1-1. That game is in Fort Myers. That game will be made up tomorrow in a doubleheader. But other than that, the only other game in action, High A Hudson Valley. Lombard swipes and misses at the 1-1 pitch, and he's down in the count 1-2. Right now, the Renegades up 3-2 in the top of the 6th inning over Jersey Shore. So they're playing in our state today here, Steven. 3 runs on 4 hits so far for Hudson Valley, and an RBI from Caden Kent, Yankees' 3rd-round pick of this year. Brown set, fires home. Lombard takes outside on a slider. It's 2-2. George has struck out twice today, both times on the heater. Nobody on, 2 outs. Infield in normal depth as Brown lifts the left leg and zips it home, and Lombard pops it behind the bag at second to his former middle infield partner. How poetic. Rock Riggio makes the catch for the final out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no one left on. How about 6 innings of 1-hit baseball?
We listen.